As finally we get lap number 1 of 41 underway. Nojiri there leading the two Dandelion machines. You can see that in the background, that's Toshiki Oyu and Nobuharu Matsushita are kind of in a different lane there for some reason. They're obviously going to retake their rightful position. 8th for Oyu. Right, Sakaguchi that was, not Oyu. There's Matsushita in 9th ahead.
So, if you've only just joined us and you're wondering why we're on the first lap behind the safety car rather than getting to the checkered flag, well, we had a weird incident on the original start. Ren Sato, something broke on his car. We think it was the gearbox that essentially leaked oil on the entire race circuit. So the race had to be delayed. Everyone was brought back into the pit lane. The marshals went to work to cement dust the entire surface of the race circuit. And now we're under safety car conditions in order to get the race restarted. Poor Ren Sato, as you can see on the left of your screen, is tumbling down to the bottom of the table. And that is game over for him. Now we're going to get a start. Look at that restart from Tomoki Nojiri. He lights up the back end, and that could be vulnerable as Makino, Otta, and Fraga are all on OTS. And we go green, 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 green in round 7 of the Super Formula Championship. Here comes Makino on OTS. Nothing that Nojiri is going to be able to do to hold him back. Kakadoshi Otta is going to try and take them on. Nojiri will hold the inside line. Here comes Fraga again, up the inside of Otta and Makino into second place behind Tomoki Nojiri. This is a great chance for Igor Fraga, and just like he did this morning, he's taking full advantage of it. Gung-ho for the Brazilian. Here comes Otta, here comes Fraga as well. Otta right round the outside of Iwasa. This could be the pinnacle moment, and he's got it. He takes the lead in that battle away from Ayumu Iwasa. That could be the moment when the championship is won for the Dandelion. Iwasa's going to try and come back at him. Don't you dare think this is over, mate. He comes to the far side, but the job is done. The deed is over.
He's having a go at Iwasa.
Otta's going to get Nojiri at an absolute canter. Bye-bye, buddy. These are two of the best in the sport. The previous two champions going wheel to wheel. Here comes Fraga, side by side with Nojiri. He's second. What a move from Fraga. Oh my word, what a weekend we are having in Fuji. As now Makino tries around the outside of Iwasa, around the long radius.
He's going to get it done.
He's going to get it done. What a move. Makino into P4. What a race weekend this is. Here's Makino, absolutely spitting fumes with rage. Will he dive on the inside of Nojiri? Yes, he will. Makino through to third. What a move. If you're a Kakadoshi Otta fan, it's the fairy tale. He's going to win round 7, and with it, he will clinch the 3rd Princess Yoko Cup in Super Formula. It's domination by Kakadoshi Otta. 5 seconds clear of Igor Fraga. Tadasuke Makino will be an irate 3rd position again. 4th place for Shotsuboi. The Mugans have been well and truly vanquished. Tadasuke Makino set the fastest lap of the race on the last lap, just to stuff it in the face of his teammate. Well, Kakadoshi Otta certainly cleaning up today. 4.9 clear of Igor Fraga. Tadasuke Makino, his teammate, in 3rd. Shotsuboi vanquishing the two Team Mugen cars. Toshiki Oyu, 7th, and now about to DJ into the night. Nido Fukuzumi, Kamui Kobayashi, and Kenta Yamashita scrape the final points away from Fuji. Sena Sakaguchi and Shun Koide just missing out on a points-scoring finish. 13th behind them, Sasha Fenestraz in front of Yuto Nomura. And then it is the British driver, Zach O'Sullivan, who really put on a great show this weekend, as did Nobu Matsushita, dropping back to 16th in the end. He'll be disappointed after the prospect earlier on. Luke Browning, Charlie Wirtz, Roman Stanek, Rikuto Kobayashi, and Ukyo Sasahara. Juju Noda, Giuliano Alesi, and Ren Sato, all unclassified. Look at the championship standings now. Kakadoshi Otta on 95, compared to Ayumu Iwasa on 44.5. Fraga up to 3rd, Fukuzumi in 4th, Makino up to 5th, Shotsuboi is 6th. From Fenestraz, Toshiki Oyu, Sena Sakaguchi, and Zach O'Sullivan. The big news on this one is that there's a big absence still from the top 10. That is Tomoki Nojiri, 11th place, in front of Luke Browning, who's did a very solid job this weekend, as did Nobu Matsushita and Shun Koide. Ren Sato will be very disappointed being down in 15th. In the team standings, Dandelion are now almost double the score of Team Tom's. 120 points for them, with Saromo Inging in third, ahead of Team Mugen, Nakajima, Rookie Racing, Impul, Kondo, Delightworks, and 3Bond. Good points on the board this weekend as well for TGMGP and KCMG. They move themselves further away from BMAX and the MK Satellite Squad. There are the final standings of the third Princess Yoko Cup. Tadasuke Makino second in the ranking from Igor Fraga. Zach O'Sullivan fourth after his second place yesterday. Toshiki Oyu, Sho Tsuboi, Tomoka Nijiri, Ayuma Iwasa, Shun Koide, and Sena Sakaguchi in the top 10 of the rankings. That is the third Princess Yoko Cup rankings alone, of course. Kakuno Shinota leads the overall championship with 95 points. Not a bad return for his weekend.